Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Clockwork!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Necrophos.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Disruptor!
I had a cup of coffee and that's it. Why do you have to do this to me every day?
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I did.
5
It's a cup of coffee.
remaining.
Unbelievable. We got to get nutrition into Steven Aosin Chang. He's just skin and bones at this point. But game number 2 now coming up. It looks like Spartak are deciding to switch it up. This was the other big hero that they would go to when Ancient Apparition gets banned out, and that's going to be the Disruptor for Misha. Meanwhile, it's going to be a Necro taken as well. We've seen a lot of Necro played in the off lane, just harassing people and making their life hell. But it's also very mobile here, and Na'Vi instead are going to switch it up and go for the Bane.
Radiant team ban.
Very interesting to see. Doesn't reveal very much right now either. It can always be a support Clockwork with the support Bane, or an offlane Clockwork with the support Bane. Na'Vi really hiding what their draft is going to look like next set of picks and bans. I definitely like the Necro, but we're just going to have to see whether or not it's going to work out right now, because this is somewhat similar to what Empire went through yesterday, right? You lose the first game and then you're just like, okay, let's try something else. What we're doing right now just isn't working, and I feel like Spartak they did really well because of their overall draft. They stuck with their plan and it worked out for them. And to deviate from that, it's always a risk.
Radiant team ban.
Feel like you need to change something up because there's been issues or whatever. They're going to take out the Enchantress now. That has been a Roger specialty. He destroys on this hero. We've also seen some really good play on Snako out of the Bane. I really feel like that's going to be him, and I would agree that like Roger could play the Clockwork or General. We obviously saw General have a great Clockwork game last time around. But as far as like the way that things are set up, it's gonna this time be Na'Vi that have to pick the mid first, most likely.
Yep. Well, we'll see what they... The thing is, like, they managed to kind of hide all 3 cores, so even if that is the case, it's not the worst, and maybe they'll go for something
10 seconds
somewhat ambiguous as well, so that you're still kind of able to hide it, like a puck, for example.
5 seconds remaining.
That's true. That could be good. Well, the third pick right now, I guess that would probably, it would reveal that for Na'Vi though, right? I guess you're saying that they would be for Spartak. I'm picking up what you're putting down. It took me a second to get there. Sorry, Steven.
It's okay. Your confusion has now confused me too, so now I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Great, that's wonderful. Exactly what everybody wants. Weaver's going to be banned out now also. And there's not really that much revealed at all in these opening drafts. Like, does Necro really tell you anything about the way that they want to play the game?
No, not really. He definitely fits in that role as well. I mean, we've seen him in the off lane, the mid lane, and the safe lane, so people kind of put him all over the place. He definitely has the skill set to sustain himself in all these lanes, so
10 seconds
not too much
remaining.
being shown here.
5 seconds remaining.
Taking the Ricky again. I mean, I can definitely see the potential in it. You already have the clockwork, so you can still always do the cog into... Oh, but okay, what about a Bat Rider anyway? So it's going to be Roger playing the clockwork. It is an offlane Bat Rider.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest difference. I definitely agree with you that if Disruptor was by himself, let's say if they were running a Sven again, then there's no way you would put the Sven with just a Disruptor. It's just way too difficult for him to keep a Bat Rider out of lane. But with this kind of a setup, you can always just put the Necrophos against the Bat Rider, and then you're not going to be too afraid of having to deal with just a Bat Rider. You never really know, right? It can always be a Bat Rider and a Clockwork, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in a really bad spot again.
Radiant team pick. Mirana.
I think this is going to be Yoku playing it this time, though. I mean, like, yeah, I feel like BZZ just kind of excels at some of the other heroes, not really Mirana in general.
10 seconds remaining.
Mirana just felt much weaker than some of the other heroes that he's played so far. We watched him play Queen of Pain, and he played really well on that. And what else did he play again? I don't even remember. Yeah.
Damage if they get a decent amount of farm, and it feels like it's the type.
Oh, I would have thought that he, plays better on these very, very tanky heroes like Necrophos. You just build up, make space for your teammates, make space for Yoku and Arc to somewhat carry you. So
this is what I was wondering was going to happen. So Navi, they take the Queen of Pain. They know that it would be a good matchup if the Mirana goes there. Is there any pick that you can take for Spartak now to punish this Queen of Pain pick?
10 seconds remaining.
I think you could always go back for the Puck pick. Because, Mirana, it could be mid, it could be off lane, potentially even safe lane, and it's the same for Necrophos. Like, both of these cores could show up to any lane and kind of lane there. I think Mirana against Bad Rider, not so much. I think that's like a terrible matchup for you.
Phantom Lancer.
Last pick PL for Crystallize. Other heroes that sometimes cause troubles for Quap. I don't think that BZZ is a Meepo player. Is there anybody else that really destroys Quap? TA? How does that matchup work out?
I think it's pretty even.
5 seconds
I could be wrong. It
remaining.
might even be Queen of Pain favored.
You can dodge the dagger though, can't you, with meld?
Yeah, but you never really expect to do that because people are going to buy sentries for your lane and or dust just to gank it. Plus, the other thing too is that TA not exactly going to get the greatest of value here if he gets caught by a Bat Rider.
Anti-mage.
You may now select your heroes.
Don't worry. They might swap. So don't assume anything just yet. No, you might like switch heroes still. Is what I'm trying to say. But I mean, I think it's fine simply because his help is going to be a little better this time. I think Mirana Earth Spirit is going to be a lot more successful and more threatening to Queen of Pain over the Mirana Earthshaker. The Mirana Earthshaker is very hard to combo up at that early stage because Fissure just doesn't last long enough. These stun durations just too.
Yeah, that's fair enough. God, I'm looking at this and all right, they are switch it. All right, you're right. You were right. The old switcheroo. So that matchup feels a lot better for Spartak. Wow. They're wowing him. They're wowing him. Do you change up your item build at all?
For
the Necro as opposed to the Mirana?
Change up the item build?
Yeah, like your starting items. Do you still just go null tally and
I mean, if you're a Mirana, you just go for the Wraith Bat.
Prepare for
well, I meant for the Queen of Pain. Does the Queen of Pain change your item build at all? Necro
that's
versus...
what you mean. No,
yeah.
I think it's just go for the null talisman branches. Make your way towards the Salvin bottle.
Okay.
Very standard stuff.
Chuvash, he's going to spot out that ward. Most likely will be taken out. In the meantime, they're able to also get one over here to this side. So Spartak getting one on the high ground. We'll spot out General once he comes out of the smoke. There was a ward that was placed the same position as last game as well by Na'Vi. They get dewarded. It's a sad day.
So Spartak, they know about this matchup because they made a huge comeback against this exact pick, the anti-mage pick.
30 seconds to battle.
And they were the ones playing with the PL, right?
Yeah.
So they should know what to expect.
For anybody that's wondering, what matchup was that one?
I forgot what team were playing.
Was it Empire?
I think it was playing Vega, right?
Okay.
Vega.
Yeah, that sounds right. So in that Vega matchup, Spartak was able to come back with a just very, very farmed PL. Roger, in the meantime, is going to be able to go and get that rune and then give a little jaunt away. Kinetic field not really doing a whole lot there. But it is going to end up being Seneko walking away also. And well, this is the answer. You aggro the anti-mage. And Mirana does not have a stick right now either against a Bat Rider. This could be a little bit tough. It looks like they weren't fully prepared for this as the chase continues now for Roger, who's just taking them on a little walk together and pulling the creep wave. Eventually that's going to come in there. Get one more pushback. Oh my god, is he going to deny himself to Ancients? Roger, are you kidding me? Or is he just going to get by? Does he just walk home? Break the clarity. He's hiding. He's playing hide and seek right now. They never expect the turnaround. And he's going to get out of there.
Oh, he's going to go to the tower instead. Okay.
Okay.
6 stacks on Mirana. Can't really walk into lane. Like you said, doesn't start with the magic stick, but he does have the starting items for the magic stick. So they did actually expect this, but the way the lane's being played out right now is just so hard for him to actually reach the side shop. General is doing a good job in keeping him out, but he is level 2 now, so Yoku's going to turn things around.
Oh, those cogs a little bit off the mark. Dendy now going to try and beat down on Chuvash a little bit. They're going to throw out a dagger as well. Could have chased with the blink if he wanted, but no real reason to go for that. Top lane, PL, dominating the anti-mage pretty much. 7-2 versus the 3-0.
It's tough for an anti-mage to lane here. He's only just hit level 2, so he has blink now, but Bane is just so annoying to deal with because he hits so hard and you can't really trade with him, right? Because he's just going to Brave Sap you. And Brave Sap barely costs any mana. It's only 70 mana, so he'll out-trade you any day. Like, look how much damage he does.
Yeah, and it's not even like you can go for points into Spell Shield because it's pure damage coming out from Sineko with that Brain Sap. So even more effective than normal against that anti-mage. Roger still sort of trying to mirror the movement of this Earth Spirit as he heads across the map. And that's kind of left us in a 1v1 matchup mid, where Dendy is losing right now to BZZ, 13-1 versus 9-3.
Chuvash is going to have to do a lot for his team to win this game, I believe. General is going to get caught, but Firefly away.
Oh. BZZ, he got pushed back by those cogs, and he's in trouble. He's just going to end up maybe getting ran down here. They've got the right clicks for him, and Dendy is going to be able to go to the high ground, find first blood.
Very nicely done by Dendy.
He does have another null tally coming out on the courier, it looks like. No other regen, which is a pretty bold move, and should be able to get his bottle now with this last hit. So everything timed out to perfection. Bottom lane Batrider was forced back to base.
Well, that pretty much makes it so that I think Yoku is really going to have to put the team on his back this game. He's the only one who's really doing okay in these lanes.
Yeah.
Like Anti-Mage he's got 12 CS. I mean, he has a bit of farm, but this is going to be one of the slower battle furies you're going to be looking at. And Necro, he's also doing okay, but dying once, not going to be the greatest for him.
Yeah. And while Dendy is, getting that second null tally, his damage is just a little bit above what the Necros is. He does need to be careful about all this damage being put out, and with the Hasterin picked up as well in just a second, and there's a chance that Dendy could do something with this. Although he's bottle crowing, actually. So instead, they're going to bring in Sineko. He does have Nightmare and Brain Sap. He's just going to bully BZZ right here. And maybe could go around for a second pass if he wanted. Not going to try it.
BZZ has 2 salves. I'm pretty sure they know this already. Not going to take the risk. Roll in. Roger.
Oh, not enough mana for Glimpse because of it. Yoku does get a kill onto General with the rotation coming in from Anti-Mage. So they're switching up the lanes.
The Anti-Mage rotation at 4 minutes.
They never expect it. 4 minutes and level 4. And now he has enough gold for his Ring of Health. No boots still. It's a poverty life.
Alright. I mean, as strange as it looks, I mean, if it works, it works. He really needs to do something too, because he wasn't really able to farm up top. But what do you know? Crystallize is ready to follow him. Gonna go Shrine up.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see him rotate again, but it really sucks having to move around so much as an anti-mage when you just really want to sit in the lane and farm. Look, he's actually gonna go for the rotation again. He's running away.
Where? What? Oh no! This is real sad. This walk, he's got 315 movement speed, and Roger now is gonna scout him out. Man. Roger gonna get the pushback again onto Cogs. He does get slowed down. A good kick
nice
in.
Kick.
And Roger is actually in some trouble here. They're gonna be able to find the Reaper's Sight, and that's enough to get the kill. Much needed.
Help BZZ a lot as well. Gonna help him regen up.
Oh.
So now up in the top lane, Anti-Mage is gonna be up against the Batrider. But I think this Batrider is already strong enough that he can still continue to bully the Anti-Mage.
I mean, Anti-Mage got a stick, so I guess that's like sort of okay, but it's a painful life right now. And honestly, if PL wanted to, he could probably TP up there again in a little bit.
I mean, he's kind of in the same position, right? You don't want to move around too much. You want to be able to farm. If you're going to make a rotation, it should come with something.
Right. Yeah. Maybe if they wanted to set up a kill or something, that could be a way to do it. But for now, at least, Anti-Mage getting some farm. Roger is going to roam in here now, and, well, they're just going to keep the bullying going on. Like you said, the pushback on the cogs. He has Blink on cooldown as well. He's not going to be able to get out of there. He's going to try and get out. Does he end up falling? He is dead.
6 stacks is too much. And they're just going to keep going. Firefly hasn't running out yet. Runs out just now.
Chuvash, he's also in trouble. All right, Spartak are in a world of hurt right now, and with nowhere left to go, a triple kill for General at 7 minutes in. On one of them, the Anti-Mage.
This is brutal. And look at this. No one can TP. General just going to walk it off with about, well, no resources left. And they have a shrine to go back to, so the pressure is going to be continuously applied.
Yeah, yep, he TP'd back to base, and he has a dream of boots, but the dream might become a pipe dream as... I mean, Tendy's level 8. If he shows up in this lane, he can just Sonic Wave Anti-Mage from full health, and he's probably going to die.
He's heading back right now. We might actually see that. We might see the pressure continuously being applied here.
Is there, like, if they apply a ton of pressure onto AM, is there ever a point where it's, like, too much and...
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because you still have to remember, there's a Necro and a Mirana in this game. Both of these heroes could prove to be a nuisance to you if you focus all your attention on the Anti-Mage. So, I mean, honestly, what they're doing right now is more than enough to shut down the Anti-Mage. He is just having an awful time right now.
Well, he is almost level 5. The roaming Anti-Mage is not the play. As 8.5 minutes in, it looks like he is currently in the bottom half of the net worth. BZZ, he's having himself an okay time, the highest net worth on his team. As top lane, they are going in again. They force the rotation. Misha gonna be pushed. He gets the cogs, catch back, and well, another one as Na'Vi are looking to maybe even take down this tier 1 tower.
Well, at least General no longer has mana. They have that going for them. Mid lane, Chuvash is thinking about it. They want to ulti him. They're getting him very low now. They're going in, not going to catch him.
Where was the silence?
I think he was preparing for it, but Dendi was already blinking out.
Okay.
It's a tough one because I think he realized he was going to miss the roll at that point too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess that means that he's able to keep his stones, sort of. Well,
no, he dropped it. You can see the stone was there ready to silence him, but he missed the roll. Yeah,
okay.
So.
All right. Well, that's just a little bit of an unfortunate situation. So, Necro would love to be able to find a Reaper Scythe kill onto Dendi here. It would probably be a nice little turnaround for them. It's still only about 1,000 net worth lead into Navi's favor.
Wait, Misha?
2,000 experience. Oh?
Misha got caught out by Roger right now, but... Okay, he is just burning on... Oh.
He's dead. Roger, they missed the arrow. And there's the TP away. That is so depressing. That's a rotation from Yoku to try and turn things back around. It doesn't end up working out. Veil is picked up for BZZ. All right, here's the thing, and I want you to sort of help out people understanding this. It's 2,000 net worth lead. Normally, that's not that big of a deal in a game because you can come back from that easily. Why is that so much more of a concern in this type of a game?
I mean, the biggest difference is that it's so early in the game right now, right? It's only like a little over 1,000, but the biggest difference is the difference in levels. Like, you look at Seneko, he's already level 6. By having a Bane at level 6 this early, you can be so effective because one grip is like 1 kill. Oh, mid lane though. They're going
Speaking of which,
he looks very dead. They're gonna even give him the grip. So because of the EXP difference, the supports can actually do things like this, right? And you look at the supports on the Spartak side. Not only do they not have the farm, but Disruptor. It's only level 4, right? What do you expect from a Disruptor who's level 4? Like, you're just getting run over by Roger. Roger might even be throwing his life away for this one.
Well, They are going to try and bring him down. Oh, the jukes. Oh, Roger. Roger. No, he can't do it. He doesn't have
do it. He has no
mana.
mana. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, poor anti-mage.
So your anti-mage is in this situation. Your Earth Spirit as well as your Disruptor are both level 4.5. It's 12 minutes in. You don't really have the tools to set up on anyone. So that 2,000 lead at this stage of the game is just going to be like a big snowball effect. I wouldn't be surprised if they were like 5k ahead in the next 5 minutes. Or maybe that's like a bit of a stretch, but it's very possible at the rate this game is going.
If it continues like this, for sure it will be. And like General just walks aggressively into their direction and they have to back out immediately.
I'm pretty sure they're going to smoke now too. Bane has ulti in about 20 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other part, is that like it's going to be so many different possibilities at finding kills because they can have the ultis off cooldown soon. So that's going to be Chuvash walking in with Yoku. They know they need to make something happen. The roll in onto Dendi. They have Nightmare to sleep him at the end. And
enough?
He is going to get the Nightmare save. Seneko. He knew what he needed to do.
Bane. This is why they like Bane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
All right, top lane. They found themselves the anti-mage. And they're forcing back out again.
So normally, when anti-mages are able to farm the lane, this is about the time they finish the battlefield.
Mid lane, they grip again, and they take down BZZ. Yeah, and now they're going to kill him off as well.
Top lane. Look, the team is coming too. This is like the most. This is like the most.
They were all rotating.
Feeling. Yeah. He's gonna
Look
get
at this. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. He doesn't have... Oh, all right, there's the pullback. All right, but General, he's on the low ground. Stun, silence. Is it going to be enough?
This
no.
might be a kill? No.
Navi are feeling themselves.
And then they shrine. And they're probably going to smoke up after this too. Because why not?
No. Man.
No, they're not doing it. Okay.
Well, it's a 6,000 lead, and it's only 3 minutes later.
Okay, so I guess my prediction wasn't that far off.
Now they found Yoku again.
He's gonna try to.
They have hookshot rating. He's gonna end up needing to hit this one. Oh, it doesn't even need to matter. Cogs pushback. No blind hook.
Random
maybe.
Radiant.
Oh, come
I would
on.
like to see the random hook.
Yeah.
Dire's middle
Probably for the best they didn't go for it. But like, look at this. They see everything and they just can't go on him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, a Nightmare. And they're going to pick up the Invis rune, turn on to BZZ, and force him back.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
You know, the thing is, like, Navi is so far ahead, but they're playing it so patiently, too. They're not kind of, like, going crazy and diving all over the place. Crystallize, too. Uh-oh. They have the grip. Anti-mage is dead once again. Mid lane though.
All right, they got a kill onto Dendi. All is forgotten. All is saved.
They dumped everything on him.
It's still 7,000 net worth lead at 14 minutes. Well, we're almost to level 6s now. You have one on the Disruptor. That's how they're able to find that kill. Chuvash also is almost level 6.
I think it's... At least they have the tools to potentially make something happen, but Navi, their lead is just... It's pretty insane. I honestly feel like at this point, Dendi should just get a Yule Scepter, for example, and just make it so that he really cannot die, or has a very hard time dying. I don't know. I mean, Orchid is always good because it'll, like, make the bottom lane.
Yeah.
Top lane as well.
Oh, God, it's all going wrong. Yoku's going to end up going down there. It looks like they're going to take down BZZ as well. Misha, nobody can rotate to help. Navi know exactly what's happening right now. They kill off another over there. They kill him off top. They are being just manhandled here. Chuvash not going to be able to roll away.
Oh, this hurts so much.
Kick. Chuvash, just run. Just kill yourself. Oh.
I mean, you mentioned it time and time again. This is the hero that General made a name for himself on. He is just styling on Spartak right now.
Dire's middle tower is under
This is how Anti-Mage has to catch up right now. He has to farm in enemy territory and steal the enemy bounty rune at 16 innocent. Has nowhere is safe in his side of the map. In fact,
This
it's not
isn't
even
safe
on
either.
his side either. On their side.
God. Oh man. You know, the thing that's really cool about this, at least, is that it's not all that Spartak is like clearly struggling. Part of it is also that Na'Vi are making good moves around the map. They're making good decisions. I feel like this is almost the last hurrah right here, trying to get onto Dendi. They're going to be able to pull him back in with the Static Storm, trying to kill him off. They've also got Mana Void. Arc on top of him. Can they find this kill? They jump forward, look for him. He blinks away.
is under attack.
Oh no.
Okay, this is it. If they don't get this, it hurts. Okay, they're gonna back away.
It's painful.
He's so tanky.
Anti-Mage has 70 CS at 17 minutes.
This is about the time when you know you're having a good game. You got that Battle Fury as well as the Yasha. Oh, mid lane, BZZ and a
They're
world
also
of
going
her.
here on the Crystallize. Can they kill up? They kill up BZZ, I think, and the Doppelganger gets off down bottom. Crystallize is going to walk away from him here. They can't find that kill, and now they're just going to be forced to run away again. They don't have
He's gonna make
TPs.
it.
They don't have mana on Mirana. Mirana's
They have
dead.
a hook.
Oh man, man, they've caught themselves.
Oh, they caught
Misha.
Misha.
They do look like he's going to get out, but they grip Mirana. She's dead.
Misha's dead.
Just
Two
kill them
Ash is
already.
dead.
They're already dead. Stop beating them.
Oh god, make it stop.
No. We're dangerously close to a meme in terms of the kill score.
Dire's bottom tower.
Base created for Anti-Mage. Got to farm one wave before he's pressured again.
He's almost got the battle or the broadsword.
This is looking to shape up like the most one-sided game in this tournament so far. This qualifier.
This is the most one-sided game I've ever cast. I've never seen somebody beat somebody this hard before.
Really?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, I'm pretty sure at least. And I think it's just by virtue of the draft, you know? It's the draft and good decisions. The Anti-Mage last pick
definitely.
wasn't what they needed, and him having to run back and forth over and over again.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, this. What do you even do here? Like, you have to try to make something happen. Like, no matter how difficult it is, you just have to try. Oh, this is a good start. General, he does see Misha, so this one's off. Chuvash gonna get caught as well.
Is under attack.
Another gank failed.
All right, let's try and bring some salvation here to this, as Roger is just going to keep on scouting out the AM.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
If Anti-Mage were to get his Battle Fury and were to not die and just like farm, how many items do you think he needs to start like being able to do something in this fight? Like, let's say he gets a big ass Mana Void, is able to take down one full team wipe. Does that put them at least close to being able to fight at all? Oh god. All right. Well,
Hard to say. My guess.
they have a grip. They have a grip as well. He's dead again.
He needs at least like 3 items, but I don't think he's gonna reach the 3 items. He's not. He doesn't even have one right now. And, oh, and
They
he gets
forced him
battery
to the high
assaulted.
ground.
He's gonna get slept.
No. Oh my god.
22-4. 14k net worth lead.
Dire's top tower
14k
is
in
under
20
attack.
minutes. That's how this game is going right now. This is a kind of lead where you're just like, I can do whatever I want.
See, the unfortunate part about this, I think, for Spartak is that a lot of people like aren't gonna remember the great run that they had through the beginning of this tournament and how much they grew as a team, but they're just gonna remember that Na'Vi completely dismantled them here in the lower bracket finals. This is not an indication of how good they were playing previously.
Yeah, I agree. And BZZ in a lot of trouble is going to go down as well. And Barada Beto's up.
They take another. They got him.
Let's quickly take a look at the overall net worth. Phantom Lancer is about double on the anti-mage.
Yeah.
How often do you see that?
Yeah, not all that often. He's almost got Battle Fury, guys. He's almost there. Likewise, though,
so
bottom lane, they've got themselves the Mirana. Chuvash, he's also in trouble. They're going to look to take him down as well. There is the Nightmare to break the TP, and the slow burn of the Bat Rider by General. 11, 1, and 7. Has he been the thing that made all this go?
I mean, he's one of them. One of the reasons. I think him and Roger are doing extremely well when it comes to making movement around the map, and same with Seneko. Like just put yourself in Crystallized's shoe. This is like the best feeling you can have as a carry. I get to hit creeps, and I don't have to do a damn thing, and I'm winning the game. This is what you want to have happen to you as a carry player.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's 3-0 and 1 in a 26-4 game. He doesn't have to do a damn thing.
Yeah. And they know where the anti-mage is going next. He has his Battle Fury. 22 minutes in. They spot him out.
They slept him. He has the grip. He's going to farm away the creeps first. Why not?
Right in front of him. You know, the best thing about that, at least, the anti-mage didn't see him take the creeps because they changed the way that Nightmare worked. So, that's something, right?
They call GG. They're done. They're done.
27-4. Na'Vi with, for me at least, the most dominant performance I've ever seen out of a team. And Spartak, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board for themselves. They're out of the tournament for now. I think that this is not a true indication of how well they have played leading.